Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a Warden Noise Machine. This one's going to be pretty easy, and by the way, this is not, something I actually learned on YouTube. I just figured it out myself, but this is super easy. Doesn't require any of those redstone repeaters or anything. None of those. It's super simple. So materials you need, you can also do this in survival. You can choose any block of your choice. I'll just do this. And we're going to go down to the redstone. You need redstone block. And you need redstone dust. And you also need one sticky piston. No, not one. Two. It's two. And I believe you need 6 of these. And you also need one button as well. And for this, and you only need one redstone block. You need about, pretty sure, like 6 of these around there. Yes. And this should be like all the materials you'll need to make it. Yeah. So first, what we're going to do, we're going to place 2 of these right here. Then we're going to place 1 of these. And then use this and place it up 3 blocks. Then 2, and then 1 like a little staircase. Next, you will be placing a button right here, like that. Then, like this. Now you have an easy noise machine. But if you want it to stop, you have to break, you would have to break this. And if you want it to, like, be working again, you just have to replace this. But anyways, we're gonna test it with an actual warden. We're gonna be going in survival mode. Okay, I accidentally placed 2, it's fine. And then right here, we're gonna go in survival mode. And then all we have to do and then they're distracted by this noise machine. Look, he's going over there. Now he's distracted by the noise machine. He might be coming towards me, but soon he'll be going there. And you have to get away from him. Like, he's distracted by the noise machine. Like, he's sniffing me, but he's still distracted. This one's chasing me. You just have to, get the thing to get his attention. Look, now they're both distracted. And then, all you have to do is sneak away from the thing, and then they won't notice you because they're too far away to sniff you, so they don't smell you and follow you. And once the effect wears off, you're free to run. And now you can watch the warden just distracted by the noise machine. It actually works. They're completely distracted. And boom. We're just gonna remove this. And that's an easy noise machine for you guys. Like, it's super easy in survival mode. It might be sort of expensive, but yeah. Because you kind of have to go pretty deep for redstone, but hey. You need 9 redstone for a block, and then these 3, and 6, 9 and 6, so you need 15 redstone, 2 pistons are sticky, and you need a button. It's that easy. This requires 1 wood, and that'll be 7 wood. This is 6, wood blocks, but yeah, you sort of get it. It's like the easiest, noise machine I can think of. Just so you know, guys. And you can make it really hidden and make it look like it. You can put a wool block on top of the redstone block. And then we're gonna see something cool. Okay, we're just gonna do this. Just like this. Okay? And I'm testing something, guys. This is gonna be really cool. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna put a platform on here. We're gonna put a warden on here and activate the machine. It'll make a wool block go up and down. And we're gonna surround the thing, with, you know what? We're actually gonna do this. But we're actually gonna surround the thing like this. Yep, just like this. We're gonna surround it. Be distracted. You cannot fit through here. Check this out. And then we place this here. And then we put a hole like that. See, look at that. He's distracted by this thing. But another cool thing is, he's instantly, say we put a villager on this platform, he's distracted by that. And I'm gonna go over here, place a villager. Now he starts sniffing. He doesn't care about this anymore. He's going to the villager. And then, wait for it. He gets mad at the villager. He attacks the villager. And then he goes right back over to where this is right here. And you can lure him over with another mob, which is really cool because you can use sheep or other animals to bring down. It might be tricky. So you can lure the warden to your noise machine as well, which works. Like that. Now he's closer to the noise machine. Then he should be able to hear it. And if you want, you can place it directly right there. And the villager's not so good. You cannot really lead them. And which is really cool, if you press the trade button, they stop for a second, which you can use to your advantage. Now he's gonna start booming the villager unless the villager moves forward towards the warden an inch. Yeah, he did. And now he's gonna get distracted again. You do that so he can't, reach the thing. And he can't fall out if you do that, just to be careful. But he should still get distracted, which is really cool. Hang on, guys. I'm going to show you this. He should get distracted by this, which is going to be really cool. Sorry, I made a mistake there. Again. See? There's a hole in the thing. But if we put wool like this, you cannot hear it anymore. Which proves a point that wool is good. And then I place a hole again. Do it again. And then now he can hear it. And for noise, you can press this button to pause it. Oh yeah, and another cool thing you guys can do, that might not be the most helpful thing when you're in survival mode, but there's a thing where if you use the scope sensor, it actually pulses it. Like it's constantly pulsing it like this. You see it? It's connected to it, so it's pulsing it like that. So it's an infinite pulse machine, so you don't have to press the button. Cool thing we can do if we put villagers in there, he's completely trapped. And then they can only boom him. And then we can let him in. We just let them in. He doesn't even run. Now we can see our friends trapped in there. You can barely see the second one. So now he has 2 noise machines to get distracted by. Look, he's suffocating. Now he's suffocating in that wall, which is crazy. There's also a little hole in here. Now they have another way to get in the party if they wanted to. And my wardens were completely missing. And look, here they come, popping on in the party already. Didn't expect that. Oh, we have another guest. Oh, our friend suffocated already. He's leaving the party. Oh, okay, a friend escaped. Oh. And there he goes. We can try to block him in. Okay. We can do this. Now he's up here. And you can do that with villagers. It's pretty cool to me. And I'm gonna do a new thing, which will wrap up the video. I'm gonna do it away from the wardens. Did you know that you guys can make a hanging villager? That's right. You can't really do this in survival mode, but you kind of can. It just doesn't work that good in survival mode. You can choose any block of your choice. Again, we need chain. And what we'll also need is the villager's spawn egg. We will also need an anvil, like that. And we also need a barrier. Like this. Okay. And first, we're going to place 2 free barriers up, and then we're going to remove the 2 barriers below, and then you should end up with this floating in the air. And go 2 blocks over from it. You can also follow along with that. And then we're going to place 3 more of these, like that. And then place this chain like that. Remove this. Then you need to place this chain like this. After that, you should place another one. And if you did it correctly, you should end up with this. Next, we are going to place it all the way up where these are one above the chain. And then we're going to put these over like that. If you want it to make If you want to make it look extra scary, to make it look like it's gonna hurt the villager, like he's hanging above the lava, you can do this, that, and lava doesn't look perfect always. It's perfect if it's not moving. If it's moving, then something's not right. Anyways, you should be ended up with this. If you're using lava, then you should probably do cobblestone. And to make sure the villager doesn't fall out, we need to, do this. You should only do 2 blocks up, at least. And if you don't want your structure getting destroyed, place barriers all around. Oh yeah, and put a hole like that if you haven't put the villager in. But first, you need to take your anvil and name the villager Dinnerbone. You can probably see how it ends up now. And then you spawn it in. You need to do it like that. And that looks like he's hanging in. But you need to make sure your villager is protected. Now your villager's surrounded. Sorry about that. Now it looks like we have a villager hanging off of a chain above the lava. And you can make him lower if you want to make it look more cool. Because he's kind of hanging high above the lava. And now for the torturing part. Go to spawn eggs and get a Vindicator spawn egg. And now he can watch his friends that are upside down get tortured. Which is pretty cool. While there are blades right below him. And they can't reach him. And guys, this might be my limit. Bye!